And this is James Grassmith III. He is the pistol section leader here for Oakdale Sportsman's Club, and we are inside the clubhouse now. Jim, did you put this event on, coordinate this event, or?
Myself, with the help of the rest of the Sundowners, that's the club that we're affiliated with now. They've been shooting fast draw for, man, I'm guessing almost 30 years.
Wow.
This has been going on for quite a while. It's new to Oakdale area. We've got this together now. It's a lot of fun. We shoot a 45 long Colt cartridge. That's the only cartridge we're allowed. We shoot a wax bullet, and we have a 2-foot round target at 21 foot out. When the light comes on the center of the target, you draw your gun, cock it, and shoot as fast as you can. Hit the target. Must hit the target to score. We're looking at the fastest times possible. Today we've had some times already in the 3:30s and the 3:40s.
That's point
0.34 of a second.
Wow.
That's like 1/3 of a second.
Yeah.
It's a little faster than a blink.
Huh. Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Some of the shooters here today. We have 38 shooters here today. We have previous world champions. We have national champions. We have in top-notch shooters. We have probably 6 or 7 shooters here that are in the world's best.
Wow. Here today.
Here today, in our match today.
Now, I noticed that there were 6 people on the line, and it kind of looked, as I was watching, that each 2 were competing against each other for the fastest time. Is that some sort of an elimination that ultimately determines the championship?
That is correct. The targets are shot man on man, so targets 1 and 2 are shot by shooters 1 and 2. 3 and 4 go as a pair, and 5 and 6 go as a pair. You have to beat your opponent 3 times in order to get the win in the go-round. Once you get the win on the go-round, you receive a W for the win, and he receives an X for the loss. This is a 4X competition, which means you have to beat 3 times to receive 1X, and you have to get 4 X's to be out of the competition. So there's a lot of shooting that goes along in order to get someone put out of the competition. Right now I stand with 3 wins and 2 losses, and we're into the 5th go-round. We're getting ready to go for the 6th go-round already today.
Okay, so it's not stand up there and shoot, and either you win or you don't. You've got quite a bit of process of elimination going on.
There's a lot of leeway. The guys that are going really, really fast also have a high miss rate. The guys pulling 3s and 0.3 and 0.4 of a second run, they miss probably 40% of the time. So if you take a guy that is slower at 0.7s, 0.8s, but he hits 80% of the time, chances are he can get a win over a guy that's going to miss more often.
Now we're doing this here at Oakdale Sportsman's Club through your pistol section every first Saturday.
This comes on the second Saturday. Second Saturday. It's a lot of fun. We'll probably slack up a little bit during the winter time, and then January, February start hitting it hard again. Gives the shooters a little time off, and gives them a chance. This is our end of the year awards. We'll have a big dinner tonight, and pass out the awards and the buckles and that kind of stuff.
Okay, if somebody wants to do this, what kind of equipment do they need? Do they need a cowboy hat?
Gotta have hat and boots. Buckles, big buckles are optional. The guns we have here. This one here is a Ruger 45 long Colt. It's a Ruger Vaquero.
Okay.
You can see here. I'll show you that the gun's empty.
Okay. Is it a stock Vaquero?
Yeah. They're pretty close to stock. I've changed the springs on this one just a little bit.
Okay. How about the hammer?
The hammer has to maintain the outside physical characteristics. Pretty much have to remain stock. Okay. I have bobbed my front sight a little bit. We're allowed to do that. But the hammer, you can't heat it up and bend it or smooth it out. It has to remain pretty much stock.
That's a stock hammer then, otherwise.
Stock hammer. Everything on the gun, with the exception of the springs inside, and I bobbed the front sight a little bit just to make it pull in and out of the holster a little easier. Everything else on the gun is stock. It's just been polished up a little bit.
And where did you get the holster and rig?
The holster I bought from a leathersmith that's down in San Diego.
Okay.
This is about a $300 rig.
Uh-huh.
It's really solid. I mean, it's hard. It doesn't bend at all. And when you put the gun in there, the gun doesn't wiggle. It fits tight. When we start, we can start gripping the gun, thumb on the hammer, but the finger has to be off the trigger. The finger can lay on the side or along here. I like to rest mine right here on the guard. And then when the light goes off, you, in one quick motion, you pull back and cock and come in and shoot. And a lot of guys shoot from right here. But what we want to do is we want to make sure I have a deflector on the bottom of mine. So in case you actually pulled the trigger when it was in the holster, the bullet doesn't come down and hit your foot, or go down the side of your leg. This has a deflector on it. But it's going as fast as you can. We do use a wax bullet, but even the wax bullet is hard. It will hurt. One of our shooters hit the top of his foot, turned the whole top of his foot black and blue.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, if somebody's interested in doing this, what's the best way that you would suggest that they approach it? Say a club member, Oakdale Sportsman's.
I'd like to see him come out and see either me or Bruce, or come out to one of our matches. Normally after the match is over, we'll do some practice time. And we have new people that are interested in, and we'll actually put a belt on them and a gun, and we'll put bullets in the gun for them, and we'll teach them how to do the draw, what to look for, what the field's supposed to be like, and we'll get them started in this. We'll get them started safely and in the right direction.
Great. Okay, anything else?
Come on out and watch, play with us. Let me know if you're coming out. I'll bring extra bullets along. I'll bring an extra gun. My son who's 13 is shooting with me today. In fact, I think he just took the lead away from what I was doing. I think he's doing better than I am today.
Good. Okay.
But, he's got a gun, an extra rig. We can use his, or I'll let you use mine, and we can get you started in this. Come on out and see if you like to do it.
Great. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.